temperature control using SCR, or we can also say heater control circuit using SCR. Before explaining the working of this circuit, let us have a look on the components used in this circuit. Construction details as follows. The circuit consists of AC supply, diode, a capacitor connected in series, resistor R1 and resistance temperature detector RTD is connected in parallel to the capacitor C1. Then the resistance R1 R2 are connected to the gate of SCR. A diode D2 is connected in parallel with the SCR. And main component, that is a heater or a heater coil, is connected one of the terminals to anode and other terminal to the supply. So this is the circuit of temperature control using SCR, or we can say heater control circuit using SCR. The voltage across the RTD is given as VG. Now let us see the working of this circuit. Here the resistance R2 is a temperature dependent resistance. Means as the temperature increases, the resistance increases. As the temperature decreases, the temperature decreases. So we can say temperature dependent resistance means as the temperature increases, resistance increases. If it is a positive coefficient, as the temperature decreases, the resistance decreases if it is a positive temperature coefficient. Now if it is negative temperature coefficient, then we can say that as the temperature increases, the value of resistance decreases. As the temperature decreases, the value of resistance increases. This is true for negative temperature coefficient. So here we are using RTD as negative temperature coefficient. So the resistance R2 is a temperature dependent resistance whose value decreases as temperature increases and its value increases as the temperature decreases. So during the positive half cycle of the AC input, the diode D1 is forward biased. As the diode D1 is forward biased, the capacitor C1 gets charged because of the series resistance of the diode. It gets charged up to the positive peak of the supply voltage. The capacitor will remain charged. It will hold the charge up to the maximum to the positive cycle. So it remains charged to that value, and together with R1 it acts as a constant current source for R2. Okay, so the charged capacitor acts as a constant current source to the resistor R2 in combination with the resistance R1. Say if the temperature changes, then the value of R2, as it is temperature dependent, its value also changes. So as the temperature changes, R2 changes accordingly, and due to which the VG means the gate supply, changes. This controls the SCR triggering eventually. This controls the SCR triggering eventually. Means depending upon the value of the resistance, the required current or voltage will be appearing across the gate terminal of the SCR, and during the positive half cycle, when the SCR is forward bias and when the triggering impulses are applied to the gate terminal, the SCR is triggered. This controls the SCR triggering, which eventually controls the heater action. Heater action means it eventually controls the heater operation to maintain the temperature at a certain level, and the temperature is controlling by this RTD. Means as the temperature decreases, the SCR will be triggered and the heater will turn on. Thus, the diode D2 passes the negative half cycle to the load, that is heater. If the temperature falls below certain level, then the value of resistance R2 will increase. And if the value of R2 increases, VG increases and the SCR is switched on. So in this way, the SCR is switched on or off during the positive half cycle or during the negative half cycle of the AC input. So once again we will see how the circuit works. I will show you the direction of the current flow by using the arrows. So during the say positive half cycle, if I will draw the positive half cycle, this is positive half cycle. I will draw the negative half cycle also. This is our input AC supply. So during the positive half cycle, the diode D1 is forward bias. Okay. Then what happens? Because of this forward bias, the capacitor starts charging. The voltage across capacitor is say VC. VC is the voltage across the capacitor. What is the voltage? Up to the maximum positive half cycle voltage. So it will hold the charge. This capacitor is going to hold the charge up to the positive peak, up to the positive peak of the input, AC input. So it will remain charged to that positive peak of the AC input, and together with resistance R1, it is acting as a constant current source for resistance R2. So if temperature changes, R2 changes. If temperature changes, as temperature increases, resistance decreases. As temperature decreases, resistance increases. Okay, and depending upon this increase or decrease in the values of the resistance, voltage VG changes. If temperature increases, resistance decreases, VG decreases. If temperature decreases, resistance increases, voltage VG increases. So for any temperature change, R2 changes accordingly, due to which the value of Vg changes. This controls the SCR triggering. So ultimately this Vg is at this point, gate terminal. So as it is forward bias during the positive half cycle, it will not conduct unless and until we are providing the gate pulses. So once the SCR is triggered by using the gate voltage, it eventually controls the heater operation. Once it is conducting, means the current will flow through the heater and back to the supply neutral. So the direction of the current flow now becomes, once the triggering pulses is provided, the direction of current flow is like this. Means the heater is on. It is connected to the circuit. The diode D2 passes the negative half cycle to the heater. So during the negative half cycle, SCR is reverse bias, so it will not conduct. So during the negative half cycle, the diode D2 passes the negative half cycle to the load, that is heater, because the SCR is now reverse biased. So the diode D2 will conduct. Thus, if the temperature falls below a certain level, because of the increase in the R2, the Vg will increase and the SCR is switched on, and hence the heater is turned on or off during the positive half cycle or during the negative half cycle because of the temperature variations. And because of the temperature variations, what is happening? The R2, that is the temperature dependent resistance, is changing, and because of this the triggering action of the SCR is controlling, and because of this the SCR conducts, and hence this overall circuit operates. So this is all about the heater control circuit using the SCR, or we can say temperature control using the SCR. Thank you.